Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another video. We sincerely hope that you are having a wonderful day. If you enjoy today's presentation and find it informative, please feel free to subscribe to this channel, like the video, and share the content. Today's video subject: what is your cat trying to tell you when it meows? Understanding cats and what their vocalizations mean. It is indeed a very tough code to crack at times. However, before you can truly understand each and every meow, it's important to know the options. Cats really only meow for about a handful of reasons, and once you know the reasons, it becomes much easier to cater to your cat's wants and needs. When it comes to meaning, it goes a little something like this. Cats meow as a way to say hello. It really doesn't get much more simplistic. This is your cat's way of greeting you. Cats also meow for attention. Surprise, surprise. If your cat wants or needs something, they'll let out a series of meows in an effort to get your wheels turning in the right direction. From food, water to a good petting session, cats love to meow for your attention. Cats also meow for location purposes. Does your cat enjoy roaming your backyard on a routine basis? If your cat stands at the back door and meows at you, this is your cue to spring into action and open that door. The desire to be in a place that your cat can't access all alone, will require your assistance. In order to get that assistance, your pet will let those meows flow. Cats also meow, well, when they're looking for a partner. If your pet isn't fixed, those meows will turn into loud cries and yowls, those grand mating calls. Your cat essentially placing a phone call to another feline in the area. And finally, some senior cats will meow because they're in the midst of a crisis. Cognitive decline could cause your pet to become confused. Consider this a cry for help. It should also be stated that felines of all ages will meow frequently if they're in an uneasy or unwell state. This is why it's paramount to be mindful of your cat's physical appearance and overall behavior. Frequent meows in this case could be a sign of distress and discomfort. If you are concerned, please take your cat to the vet as soon as possible. Music. Different tones, different pitch, all the same in some respects, yet very different. Your cat's meows. Different songs performed by the same artist. Now that we've covered the notable options on the table, the why of the matter, what should you listen out for? Meows that are quick and don't linger are more of the hello variety, quite casual. If they are multiple, yet still quite short, this could be a more excited or exaggerated style of these very same greeting. Meows that are in the lower register, that often have that demanding quality to them, are typically produced when your cat wants or needs something. If you hear these, check your cat's food or water, for example. Make sure all of your pet's essentials are covered. Meows that tend to linger, a demanding lower tone that seems to last a bit longer. Those meows can signal urgency. This is where the demanding becomes hurried. I need something and I need it right now.
Meow, 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 meow.
Meows that are in a low register, that almost have a sad pitch, are typically a sign of want or need, coupled with a fairly high level of frustration, almost like a cry. If your cat wants food, for example, has already used a standard demand meow and it just didn't work, your pet could resort to this effort. The poor, pitiful me's, the sad complaint. Many owners never get to hear this one simply because whatever the issue is has likely been resolved well in advance. And finally, speaking of rare, that yell from the mountaintops, the whole, that just doesn't sound like my cat. What is that? Who is that? It's more of a yelp. This only happens during times of crisis, an emergency, if you will. If your cat's paw or tail, for example, were to become trapped or stepped on, extremely high in pitch, a dire call for sure. Before we head for the exits here today, it's important to note that some cats will meow up a storm all day, while others will just choose their spots. Not every cat loves to chat. Always keep that in mind. Understanding your pet's personality can play a large role in understanding what your cat is trying to say to you. By and large, the casual hello greeting is the most common. All is right with the world in this case. Couple those meows with that nice purr machine, and that is probably a typical day. A very good day. When it comes to communication, it all starts with understanding why cats meow in the first place. Those notable core reasons that we mentioned earlier. Once you have that in place, the rest can be quite easy to navigate. Of course, time itself doesn't hurt either. The longer you own your cat, the more those communication lines will open. Eventually, you won't even have to think about it. Your cat will meow, and you'll just know what's up. Sort of like learning signs in baseball. You'll know when to hit, when to take, and when to steal in no time. And speaking of time, we are all out. Cats all over the world are crying about it. As always, please drop me a line in the comment section below. Can you understand your cat's meows? Do you know the playbook like the back of your hand? Is your cat something of a chatterbox more times than not? Please let me know. And once again, feel free to like and share this video and subscribe to the channel if this type of content is of interest to you. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later.